Welcome back everybody to the Watchtower. My name is Andy as always, and today we are going to be going over the DC animated movie, The Death of Superman. That's coming up right after this. Alright everyone, like I said before the intro, today we're going to be taking a brief look and review at the DC animated movie, Death of Superman. I want to do this today because at the end of January, Reign of Superman comes out, the animated movie, and I want to do this now before that came out. So diving right into this now, if anybody's been watching recently any of the animated movies that's come out over the last couple years, you're pretty familiar with the animation style and the voice actors that are in this movie. It's pretty much the same people that are in the other ones. Jerry O'Connell as Superman, Jason O'Mara as Batman, Tony as Green Lantern. It's pretty much the same people who've been in the other recent movies. They're in this one as well. Two big additions to this one, voice actor wise, are Rebecca Romijn as Lois Lane and Rainn Wilson as Lex Luthor. Touching on voice acting real quick, DC Animated does a really good job of casting these movies and getting the right actors for the respective roles. So this is another really well done voice job by the entire cast. Wanted to give a quick shout out to Rainn Wilson on this one because when I heard originally that he was going to be Lex Luthor, I couldn't picture it because I just saw Dwight from The Office. I know he's done other stuff and is versatile, but I just couldn't see it. But he really knocks it out of the park with this one. He does a really good job. He has this he's very his voice is very not flat, but it's very cold and calculated, and you just feel like he's 5 steps ahead of everybody else, and just nothing bugs him. So he did a really good job. Rebecca Romijn did a really good job with as Lois Lane. That was really good. So voice acting, top notch as always from DC Animated. Story is based on the 1993 through 1994 story arc, The Death of Superman. And basically it follows, for anybody who doesn't know that story, there is an asteroid that's heading for the Earth. It crashes in the ocean. Satellites and everything track it to the ocean, and a being is in the asteroid. He comes out, goes across land. As he's just going across the land, he's just a destructive force, just causing destruction and everything, and takes out the Justice League. Superman's the only one that can stand and fight him. Superman goes toe to toe with him. It's big. It's a brutal battle. And it's the end of Superman. In the comics, they did it because they felt like people weren't giving Superman the respect he deserved and everything. And they thought that his sales had been waning in recent years, so they said, let's show that, because people just kind of lost interest in him, let's kill him and bring back, some of that love that people had for the character and stuff, and show that he's not invincible. So that was the reason for in the comics. This is just a continuation of their run of DC animated movies on the animated side of it. Few changes from the book to the movie, mainly because this is set in the animated continuity, and they already had stories and stuff, and already set stuff up, and they were kind of picking and choosing from different books and stuff. So one of the biggest changes in this compared to the book is that in this movie, Lois doesn't know that Clark is Superman, and they've just recently started dating. So that's one of the big subplots of the movie, is that he's trying to work up the courage and everything and ask her and tell her that he's Superman, and she's kind of resisting it. I think it works better in the comic book just because they've been dating for a while. They're actually engaged in the comic. so there's more resonance when he's fighting Superman, when he's fighting Doomsday and stuff. There's more resonance and it feels more. But this is extremely emotional as well, and it really made me care for the relationship and really made me feel something for them. Unlike Batman vs Superman, which I didn't feel bad at all when Superman died because you didn't know the character enough. But this, you've had multiple movies with the same character. He is Superman, so you feel bad for him. The other major change is that when the original story took place in the comics, the Justice League was very different. It was Justice League International that fought him and got beat. It was basically a group of second tier heroes that he went through. It wasn't the main Justice League. So in this one, he goes through the main Justice League, which I think works better, and it really cements the validity of the threat that is Doomsday, because he wipes out the main Justice League. He just levels them, beats them all up. So then when Superman has to come in, there's more resonance and it feels more real because Superman was involved. But overall, I really thought this was a really well done movie. The animation style, I have a problem with this current direction of the DC animated movies animated style. It's really hit or miss for me. They're kind of a blend of anime and like traditional like superhero animated movies, and I don't feel like it works all the time because sometimes there's characters that have like these really like wild expressions like they have in anime, but there's just like one or two characters that have it and everybody else in the scene doesn't, and they just like, there's just like some people have a reaction that's like typical traditional animated stuff, and a couple other characters have anime stuff. There's a scene where Jimmy Olsen's in a helicopter and he's hanging on, and it's him and Lois Lane, and they're both hanging on this helicopter and spinning, and he's got this like anime face with the big like grimace and everything, and she's just got like a normal face when she's holding it. So nothing against anime. Like if you want to go full anime, or go full traditional animation. Don't blend it. And I just have an issue with it. So the animation style for these movies that they've been doing recently, I just don't like. But that's just me. Maybe other people do like them. And then also some of the, just like with the animation, some characters, and I'll throw up a picture of this right now. Some of the characters, like they have like no necks. Their heads are just like, it looks like their heads are just like fused, like part of their neck. Like it's just like head all the way down. There's like no neck. It's weird, and I don't like this current animation style, like I said before. But that's just like a minor nitpick. For the most part, it's really well done. The action and stuff, the animated action is really well done. It's brutal. There's a lot of destruction. You really feel like Doomsday is a giant threat, and the whole ending battle between him and Superman is just really well done. It's really well done. So yeah, I recommend that you pick this up and watch it, rent it, whatever. Get a look at it, especially if Superman's a character that you're into. You want to check out, and then you want to check out Reign of Superman. And I'll have a review of that when that comes out end of January as well. But yeah, other than that, I like the movie. I'd probably give it 7 out of 10. Probably it was solid. It was definitely 7 out of 10, 7.5, something like that. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I recommend that everybody pick it up, check it out. Thank you everyone for watching once again. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time in the Watchtower.